Hey guys, I keep telling Kirsten I'm going to do a video of me driving. She thinks my driving's funny. Basically because I've got a tendency to get angry with people. So I'm going to record this. Apologies for any impromptu singing or dancing due to songs on the radio. A bit of background about the car. It's an 04 plate Vauxhall Corsa, petrol, 5-door. I bought it after my 3-door diesel Corsa from 1996. Basically kept getting worse and worse and worse, and it got to the point that my dad, who's quite intelligent when it comes to cars, suggested that it wouldn't pass another MOT, and he wasn't entirely sure how it passed the ones it already sat. I'm saying that as if it sat a test or something, but so kind of put one together with my dad, and kind of got this, and it's been a good kind of wee car, kind of a wee bit nicker than the one I had before. Kind of goes a bit quicker. Although my fuel to my work, my original work when I got the car, was 15 miles away, so it's 30 miles a day roughly, so it's 150 mile a week, and it was costing me 50 quid to fill up with fuel a week. My diesel was 50 quid a fortnight, and to me that was perfect. 50 quid a fortnight, easy money. Now it's 50 quid a week, and it's like, oh dear God. So I was a bit of petrol, but at the weekend when I went up to Scotland, my dad basically sent me a text message saying that I had a petrol leak. So I took it to my dad's pal, who's a mechanic, and he kind of tightened up bits of whatever he did, tightened the Jubilee clip in the fuel tube pipe thing. I do know a wee bit about cars, not a hell of a lot though. So he kind of did that, and then he basically told me that my car is not built to suit going down to England every week. Because obviously every weekend I'm driving home to Scotland and driving back to England, which is at the very least 360 miles round trip. So 180 miles there at least, and 180 miles back. So that's the story of the car. So I should at some point get a new car. I'm kind of looking for a diesel, preferably 5-door. 5-door's a lot better than 3. Don't need to get out of my seat to let people in. Kind of good that way. But so if anyone sell a car, please let me know. Yeah. Drove all night to get to you. Is that alright? Slowed down. But before that's like a fucking emergency braking in your prick. You fucking drove into that guy who fucking turning off to get into a fucking fuel station. Didn't indicate until I got right to the fucking cop. Assholes.
We're calculating.
You see, you may have heard my GPS told me it was recalculating because it keeps wanting to send me up a fucking mountain to drive along the rocks in the sheep to get fucking home, which is a fucking pain in the arse way to drive. So I'm going to stick to the A590 to the M6 and then blast it home. Some driving games that I used to play with my mum and that used to be obviously had I Spy, so I Spy my life somebody begins with a T, so you're like T, no, truck, no, what is it? It's a Terrapin Falcon or something like that. There's one, just a hint for those in car journeys, use the letter C, and if you're doing it, you can have multiple letters, CL, and use contact lenses. No one ever fucking gets contact lenses. Like, my girlfriend was wearing the contact lenses and she didn't even think to say contact lenses. Some people might say you can't see them, but you can always see there's a bit kind of blue ring goes around the kind of pupil. You can tell. You have to be up close and personal, but you can tell. But I got laughed at last time because we played like I Spy, and basically this was like just last year, and then basically I said C, didn't use contact lenses because my girlfriend was wearing glasses, I believe, and I used curb, C-U-R-B, and that's the way I'd always thought you spelled it, but apparently it's K-E-R-B, which is obviously different, so I was getting laughed at because of that. Which I didn't think was right because obviously Curb Your Enthusiasm is C-U-R-B, which is like, well, technically I'm right. I might technically also be wrong, but technically I'm right. But me and your girlfriend play, like, I say driving games, we don't play it when we're driving because we would crash and die. But it's like, if you see a yellow car, you get to hit like the other person. So if it's a yellow car, I was like, so the yellow truck just going past me, I don't know if the camera will see it, nah it doesn't. So there's like yellow truck, yellow bus, yellow car, taxi, whatever, just punch them in the arm. Double letters, so like my registration has a double letter, nearly getting registration there, I don't know if that's such a great idea. But so it's got a double letter in it, so if it's a double letter you can punch them in the arm or leg. And if it's a Mini Cooper, you can nip. You know, my girlfriend is very good at nipping, so I generally try to avoid minis. Now, we've decided when we're older, say older, probably in the next couple of years, 5-10 years, eventually we will be older in 5-10 years, but we're going to get like a yellow Mini Cooper with like doubles and maybe even a triple word or number, so that if anyone sees it, basically their opponents is getting battered. Because we're going to like drive down the street and if we see someone doing it, like drive back just to see if they'll like, get a black eye or something. We don't promote violence, by the way. We don't promote violence. I'll have to stop for fuel on my ship. So once I stop for fuel, I will change the CD over from the Power of Rock Disc 3. I have the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack, such an awesome movie and such an awesome soundtrack. I also have Frozen, again, great movie, great soundtrack. The Digimon soundtrack, such a good movie, love that movie, still do. I actually get I've got up-to-date seasons of the Digimon, fucking awesome TV show. I'm actually, latest seasons kind of more like the Power Rangers, but the Digimon like turning all robotised and stuff. I don't really like it, but the idea of the story is good. Different territories having to like kind of save each stone. Can I make it? Can I make it? Oh yeah, there'll be something already. Yeah, so I've got that soundtrack, I've got Evanescence. I don't know if I get Eminem with me. Okay, my flag. Fly's good, like my flag. If you like, as you kind of may notice, I like a kind of wide variety of music. My iPod's got Linkin Park, Defiance the game, good game, good game. Well, I was when I first came out. Device and Disturbed. Just get the Muppets, filming the first movie, like the newest, not the newest movie, not Most Wanted, but the movie before that. Like the songs from it. Don't know, can't remember what other series I actually lifted. I didn't lift like the Hobbit soundtrack. I have both the Hobbits. I love the Misty Mountain song, but some of the instrumental stuff is like, come on. Why listen to instrumental stuff? Why listen to someone singing? I'm on the fucking road. I need someone else to speak to. It's the video. So we are heading to the north as signposted. So to get to where I live is Kilmarnock. You take a left at Winterfell. Just a joke there for all the kind of Game of Thrones fans. Brilliant. Hi guys, so I've still got about 2 hours left of my journey. I've still got about 70 miles to do on the M6, so I've stopped to get fuel. Not entirely sure what stopping I stopped at. I didn't generally pay attention. It's the one I stop at most times on the way up. It's got Burger King, Greggs, W. Smith's, the general kind of motorway stock shops. So my camera at the moment, it's got a battery, so it's getting charged by the via that. So once it charges back up, I shall get it back up and running, and I can record some more. So get back on the road. I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you just don't realize what you do to me. When you hold me in your arms so tight, don't let me go. Everything's alright. Hooked on a feeling, I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. It's as sweet as candy, its taste is on my mind. Girl, you got me thirsty for another cup of wine. But from you, girl, I don't need a cure. I just stay up renting if I can for sure. When you are alone, keep it up, girl. Yeah, you turn me on. Hooked on a feeling, I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. Well, last stretch, we've got about half an hour left of driving. Since getting off the motorway, I've took one wrong turn and I passed basically a taxi that was smoking. Now I'm round about here, that only has one exit. One exit, so, well, 2 exits technically, so you go in it, and then there's only one other area you go unless you're coming back on yourself. I don't understand why. It makes no sense to me. Might be to slow cars down, it's really work, to be honest.
Take second exit to Strathaven Road.
So, we're in Straven, spelled S-T-R-A-T-H-A-V-E-N, Straven. Now, anyone who doesn't live in Scotland, that will make sense.
Strathaven Road.
To those who are Scottish, probably still doesn't make sense why it's like Strathaven, but it's called Straven. I said to my dad last time that I stopped in, my words were, I stopped in Strathaven to get fuel, and he says, if you say that again, I will slap you. It's Straven. And I was like, alright, I've never seen it written down before, I've only ever heard of it, it's called Straven. Never seen it written down as Strathaven. That's me finally home in Crooked Home in Kilmarnock. It took me about, a good estimation, about 3 hours, so thanks for keeping me company, and I'll catch you later.